Hello everybody, this here's Gilson's Tough here. Today I'm going to show you this old radio that I have here. I believe this one here is from the 70s or late 60s. This here is a Montgomery Award Airline FM, AM, multiband radio. This is probably one of the most interesting radios I have and only have. I do also like radios and like I said, I like all kinds of old stuff, and I don't do just records and video games. I do about basically almost everything here. So I do like old radios, such as like this one right here. This here is a little bit in how I would just say used. This here radio, it's kind of in a little bit of rough shape, but believe it or not, it does work. This has been in a greenhouse and survived how hot it gets in there, so it still works pretty good. So yeah, it's alright for its age. It got a little bit of a dent somewhere in the speaker area, and got a little bit of paint right there. And there's of course there's like somewhat scratches here and there, but also the knob for the tuning's a little wobbly. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but anyway, so this is a very radio that you don't see every day, of course, because it's old, and it's one of those radios that have the very long antenna right up there. So yeah, that's how I can tell it's old. And this radio is a pretty interesting one, like I said. I don't know how many times I said it, but as you can see right here, if I can focus on this here, if the lights gets in the way, there we go. Usually today radios have just a AM and FM setting. This one has like tons of them. So you got your traditional FM and AM, but you also got MBW or MB, SW, C, CB, which I'm guessing that's for like CB radio right there. It got air. That's my favorite one. I'll show you that in a little bit. You got PB1 and PB2. Got your ham and slash WB. I don't know what all those other things mean, but yeah, I just don't know what other thing. All I know is this and that, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And we'll go ahead and turn it around here. Now this here radio is old, so to open it, you just simply undo these buttons right here and just pull it somewhere. I haven't opened this in a while. There we go. And it opens like this, and you got the cover here, and this is also portable, so you can take this wherever you want. But I don't know if the battery compartment works or not, because I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's a little green in there, which I don't know if that's pretty good, and a little bit corroded right down the bottom. I don't know I think you can clean that off, but I don't know if this thing will work. I never tried it anyway. So right down here we got some more information tags. I'm going ahead and show you these things, and if you know about these radios, I'd like to know what year this was made in, because I don't know. I don't know if this means anything. I think this means generation. I don't know, but it has 1475. Sometimes, usually, the last two digits are the year that was sometimes made in. So I'm guessing this was made in 75. I'm not sure, but that's just a lucky guess. I don't know. I don't know if you can see all those. Hey, buddy, can you focus there? And this camera, and well, at least you got the GN part. So anyway, the other sticker is just a caution thing, and this black sticker right there is just a radio receiver. So anyway, but just behind this is other components and whatnot that make the radio work. So I'll go ahead and shut this thing up. Take these both buttons out. And you don't see radios like this that open up this simple. And the inside of it is wood, like most old radios like this. Usually everything today is just plastic or whatnot. Doesn't have class or character to it. So on the side here you got your earphone jack right here, and I think I used it once and I can only hear it out of one ear. I don't know if there's something wrong with that or whatnot. I believe this button right here is either for when you're talking to people, like for the CB radio, or this is just a reset button. I'm not sure what that button's there for. I don't have the manual for it, so I'm just taking a lucky guess here. Hopefully I don't sound stupid. But here you got your AC and battery switch here. So right now it's on the power source, and if I just flick it without moving the radio, hold on to this, and I'll just see that switch to the battery and that switch to the AC. Okay, so right around here, go ahead and zoom in, and I'm sorry for that click if you hear that from the zoom. That's one thing I hate about this camera. You click it and you can hear it zooming in. But anyway, go back here. You got your simple controls. You know, you got your volume, which is also the on switch. So you just turn it, it'll turn it on. You got your fine switch, so it's basically you can tune it to hear the station, whatnot. You got your tone, which I believe is like the bass for it. I don't know. And the sequelinch, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is something, I don't know if this works or not, but for some reason if you turn it all the way up, like to like right around like maybe here, I don't know, right here or something, kind of like how I would say make the radio not work as properly. I don't know if there's something wrong with this. I mean, it like fade out like if you're turning it off and whatnot, but whatever, I'm not an expert on these things. I just like to collect stuff. So anyway, go ahead and show you this here, this interesting part. You got your there you go. You got your little you know, the stations right here, like AM, FM right there, and air. And the bar, that number bar goes along right there. And also right here, the WB is for weather. And I'll show you that too. And up here, I don't know what that thing is for. I don't know. The button doesn't do anything. It's called the lumicator. I don't know what that is. This here is just some random map of the world. It's nothing there special there. Up here you got your Montgomery Airline and the what the radio's for or whatever. Up here you just got your carrying bar for it if you want to take it to the beach or something or whatnot. So anyway, since we got all that out of the way, let's hear this thing work. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how this thing works. So to turn it on, of course, you just do this and it's on. Down so you can hear me. So right now it's on, of course, FM, but I don't know what else we can find. I'm basically just I'll go back to the Survive song, or probably over. Okay, well this will do. So what this thing here, this little circle thing right here, as you can see, this is just basically as like a tuning thing. So basically, once you hold the radio right here, and once you put your finger on it, you can just do this. It will make it a whole lot faster than just going like this. So we'll go ahead. Since everybody knows, I think everybody should know what AM is. Just this. I don't think we can pick up anything right now. I always like to mess with AM because it makes weird, funny noises. No, whatnot. So yeah, that's AM. Go ahead and turn it down. I'll go ahead and change it to MB. I don't know if we can get anything, but I can check. I think this is the one where you can get like foreign stations. It can really pick up that far. Don't know what that is. Maybe an alien talking to us. This is where the fine things here. Ooh. Well, like I said, I don't know if we can pick up anything. Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause everything sounds like aliens talking to us. This one's SW. See if we can find anything here. Probably not. But turn it down. Here's something. Sounds French. It must be a gospel or polka. Sounds both. See what else we can find. It's always an adventure on this here radio.
克罗地亚第1副总理兼外交部长普希奇，黑山副总理兼外交部长卢克希奇，斯洛文尼亚前总统比尔克，联合国教科文组织总干事、保加利亚外交官博科娃和摩尔多瓦第1副总理兼外交部长。
I don't know. I can't understand. See what else we can find here. I really like the fine thing. I really do. Sounds like technobabble here. Weird technobabble. I think that's it. Alright, so I believe I don't know if we can find anything on CB. It's all, like I said, it's always an adventure on this here radio. Yeah, I think this is like the, I don't think we can ever pick up anything on this one here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go back. Like if we started on FM. This here, I'll show my favorite one last, I guess. That's the best part about this here radio. Yeah, nothing on here. That's this one's PB1. I'll try its other brother, PB2. I think there's something wrong. It's about to explode. Nope, nothing. Always have to turn it down because it makes that weird that's it. It has to turn. Oh yeah, that's it. So let me see if I can find the weather. It's on this one here. There it is. This is the weather. I believe this is coming from Wilmington, Ohio.
Radio station WXJ 93, Cridersville, Ohio, the voice of the National Weather Service, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.4.
What? There it goes.
This broadcast originates from the National
connection.
Weather Service office at Wilmington, Ohio.
The National Weather Service in Wilmington today. Wind advisory, which is in effect from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday for the following counties in Ohio.
Alright, so, okay, I guess we'll go ahead and show the last one, the best one for last, I guess, is this one's called Air. And if you know anything about this, I don't know if anybody does, but what this does, and also I believe if it's still here, has a radio station in the back here. Gets good connection right here. I don't know where this is coming from, but let's see if we can pick up anything on here. See nothing. Oh, we got something. We'll go ahead and stay in this here, see what we can hear from here. Usually you have to turn it up a little bit to hear it. But usually to this you have to keep turning it to hear who's talking.
We're just had to burn some extra fuel.
So anyway, I'll tell you what this is. This here picks up airplanes. Aeroplanes from the sky. From where I am, we usually get a bunch of airplanes. So basically these talk things can pop in from any time. So this is basically you turn it on and listen to people talk from the sky. And also if you're bored, you can go ahead and go to that radio station in the back, but that's for like only here where I'm from. Usually is like right here in the middle where you can get the most from.
34.7, Air Canada 991.
Ooh.
1,000 information, Zulu at 8.
Meeting center, Southwest 1254 is with the level of the reset here.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting here. Like I said, this is like probably my favorite radio because you can listen to aeroplanes.
Say frequency again.
So anyway, that is the Montgomery Ward Airline FM and AM multi-band radio. So it's a pretty interesting radio. I like it, and it's like no other radio I have ever seen. It has more stations and more things you can listen to. So anyway, I don't know if you guys out there know anything about this radio, but I don't know what year it was made in. Like I said, I'm guessing 70s, maybe even early 60s or late 60s. See y'all later.